How's everybody doing today? We have Kyle Bradish on the mound, ready to take on former Oriole. Kevin Gosman. Sometimes they're off a day off. And we were going to give Jackson Holiday a day off. Adley is going to be our DH with James McCann doing the catching.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Bo Bichette, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab, Kevin Gausman.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Gunnar Henderson leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Adley Rutschman, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that's in the dirt.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rushman do on the field?
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. That one fouled off, 2-2.
I actually think if I had done another team besides the Orioles, I probably would have done the Diamondbacks.
And the right-hander deals. That just misses, and that's ball 3.
To see if I could
He's not
repeat what they
afraid
did
to
last year.
fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Outside corner, there's a strike. In the air, left side. Varsho moving under it, drops into the glove, and that is
Big question is, what did the Orioles do?
Blue Jays coming up. You're dialed into the show.
Did we do what we need to do to keep Corbin Burns? Do we re-sign Jesus Luzardo?
Back here at Rogers Center, and pitching in this game, Kyle Bradish. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
And here it comes. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stands in here, takes
Ball 1,
ball
no
1
strike.
low. And a pitch. Slider misses outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting second.
Here's Kiermaier now. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Kiermaier not having a bad year. 262, 19 steals.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball.
Just missed.
Crap.
That one looked at the left. That's down. One hops off the wall.
I hate
Into
Kevin
second,
Kiermaier,
away.
Mark.
That's a double.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And there's a ball. One out, and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Runner takes off for third. Ball outside. McCann fires. Ow, caught stealing.
That was dumb. You're already in scoring position. Why?
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss.
So I know I've asked you this before, Mark. What do you think the Blue Jays do with Bo Bichette? Do you think they extend him? Do you think they trade him?
They tried to get him to
I mean, if they
chase
don't
on a
extend him, they got to
slider
trade him, right? They
down
can't
the
just
road.
let this guy walk. Because they'd be able to get a
On the
haul for
ground to the
him.
left. Fires across the diamond, and Bichette is retired. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not
I don't
expecting
understand how
someone
he made the
that has
All-Star team.
maybe above average speed, but he does. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Capo.
Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Okay, if you think they can only afford Vlad or Bo, not both. If you were the GM of the Blue Jays, who are you giving the contract to, Bo or Vlad? Personally, I'd give it to Bo.
Out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
I think he has more tools with his speed. I think he's a better fielder. Plays a more important position.
And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westburg. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. And a good eye there. The pitch. And fires in a fastball at 95. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Come on, Westy.
1 down, base is empty. And now it's even up. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to her strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to her strengths. So you're aware of it, but you have to.
You notice the announcer keeps saying the pitcher's got to pitch to her strengths. The hitter's got to hit to her strengths, not him or his. Or am I not hearing that correctly?
Biggio tosses to first, 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show.
Cedric Mullins.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
Why is it? Never mind. Why is he holding on the second?
The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Bradish back to work. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And the righty deals.
Yeah, the game's been pretty consistent.
And it stays alive. And the 0-2. That one just misses.
That was not where I wanted that.
And that skips into there. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Count is full.
Fly ball down the line.
And of course he goes against the shift.
Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
So you avoided my question, Mark. If you're the GM of the Blue Jays, who are you giving the money to? Are you giving it to Bo or Vlad?
Well, it's Jansen to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
But I had the same fear with the Orioles. I have a feeling they're only going to be able to sign. I mean, they're only really going to be able to sign one of either Adley or Gunnar.
Right through there for a strike. Bounce to the left side. That's a base hit. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
Just one of those seen base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the hole and get you a knock.
George Springer in the box now. Takes strike 1. On the ground to third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
I'll give up a run for 2 outs.
Nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. You get the run in.
I love turning double plays.
Here's Justin Turner.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That to right. O'Hearn has this one sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. We played 2 full. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the veteran catcher, James McCann. And the right-hander back to work. McCann in his 10th season, 33 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2011.
What's up, State? How we feeling?
That one hit to right. Springer there makes the catch. Jorge Mateo now.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that.
I can't complain.
Back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, so the smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
You back to work yet?
Is down low.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed.
Or do you have a
Gotta stay back.
date where you're returning to work?
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. Gunnar Henderson.
If you don't want to share on stream, feel free to text me.
Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
Gunnar Henderson was a unanimous choice for American League Rookie of the Year in 2023. Got off to a slow start, but finished the season with 28 homers, playing as the Orioles' everyday shortstop. You know, Adley Rutschman nearly won the award in 2022. The future is bright for the Orioles.
2-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They fired in quickly. So
and as everybody knows, the title and description will be
worked himself into a good count. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle.
inputted after the game.
He probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's why I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what your mandate is, whether it's 10 ours is 10 days as well.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Ball one, no strikes. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two on, one out. Off the mark there. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
I'm not a big Pete Alonso fan. I don't like all or nothing hitters where they either hit home runs or they don't hit at all. So, Tate, with you being off work, do you have any plans for the coming week?
These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw in. And he's
Why did you go back to second
so
or first?
Third with 1 down.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gotta love Ryan O'Hearn.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. He's 0 for 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
I'll text you when I'm done streaming. I want to run something by you.
Up next for the Orioles.
Next to hit, Cedric Mullins. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
At the plate, Jordan Westburg. There's a strike.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
2 outs. And it's even up. Good eye in that spot.
Did you ever watch the Bray Wyatt documentary, Steve?
He's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Kicks and deals. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And George makes the grab. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 4 and the Blue Jays 1.
This might sound weird, and I've said this to Frog, and he thinks it's weird. I don't enjoy hitting home runs in this game. I'd rather get my runs with doubles, singles, actually manufacturing runs.
This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Kicks and fires. Sliced hard but foul. Righty to the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, don't get me wrong, I get excited when I hit a home run, but
And that's in
there's something about getting runners from scoring position and getting a base hit or a double to clear the bases, or I don't know. I know it probably sounds silly.
stays alive. This one in the air. Should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Second baseman,
Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
One second. Yeah, I've been very, knock on wood, lucky that I never have.
In there at the knees. Strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one ripped.
Oops.
That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Wow. I didn't think he'd get there.
The third baseman, number 13.
You know, it's a good play when we break out StatCast for you, folks. He took a great route and found himself in position to make a nice running catch. Just excellent work.
Yeah, he really showed off his wheels on that play, and I know that always gets you excited.
Well, I can't take credit for it since I let the computer do my fielding.
Isaiah Kiner
I only do the
to
throwing.
the plate. Right through there for a strike.
How you doing in fantasy this week, State? Yeah.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and they trail it 4-1.
I think I'm going to play game 2 and 3.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1-2-3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Right side. Springer drifts towards it.
Very nice.
He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, James.
Yeah, that's the nice
Here
thing about
is
category
James
leagues. Is they like
Kind of a
they can
throwback.
swing
No
like
batting gloves.
very easily. Last year, I think I was up like 12-2 on somebody with 2 days left, and I ended up losing 8-7 or something like that.
And that's too high. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And downstairs. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
The second baseman,
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Mateo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And the pitch.
Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there.
That's gone.
Back, gone. That one felt good. Third home run of the season. It's 6-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
Going to be on a really good run. He barely plays.
Count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball one. On the ground, right side, Biggio. The throw to first, and that's an out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Adley Rutschman now at the plate.
Did you watch any of Amos's stream last night, State?
That one is absolutely belted. Kiermaier going back on it. Got all of that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around.
I think I jokingly pissed Amos off last night when he was complaining about all the blue hits he was giving up, and then he gave up a 3-run homer, and I said, well, at least that wasn't a blue hit.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
I mention this every time I face Kevin Gausman.
And we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gausman makes way.
I sold Kevin Gausman a PlayStation once when I worked at Best Buy. When he was still with the Orioles.
Mitch White takes over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so
and now he's leaving the game to go play it.
And next for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2. That's a little bit low. Two down, nobody on.
No, I didn't jinx him because I didn't say it until after he gave up the home run. So
willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count.
I couldn't have jinxed him.
Climb the ladder.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-2.
I obviously have no idea when it will be, but when I do get to my off season and I do the stream for my off season, that's going to be a separate stream. I'm going to, when I get to the point where I'm going to do the off season, I'm going to plan that stream out because I would love to get you, Amos, Mark, if he wants to, in Discord.
And the lead is stretched to 7-1.
I'm in the middle of August, believe it or not.
Baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And he deals. And there's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down.
Well, when I get to that point, it ain't going to be for a while, but when I get to that point, I'll
Whips it to Mountcastle.
actually be
One out
patient
the
with it
bottom of
and
the
set
fourth.
something up.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball
batter,
out of
number
the
11.
air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
When it gets to that point, I'll make sure I schedule it at a
misses.
time where you can be
The
available.
Orioles up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line,
Because, I mean, hopefully I don't have the off-season for a while because, like I said, I'm only in the middle of August. I'm playing every game, and hopefully I go deep into the playoffs.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall,
although
a lot of hits that are more satisfying.
Your Yankees just keep winning, State. I can't seem to get a hold on the division.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And I'm 10 games above 500, only in the third wild card.
Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back
so what do you do, Mark? Do you do something similar to, and I'm only asking because you mentioned chip placement, do you do something similar to Amos?
The pitch. Hard hit left side. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no.
That is probably not a realistic double play.
It's the Orioles 7 and the Blue Jays 1.
Matter of fact, if I'm being. See, the only team I didn't expect anything out of the Red Sox, and I honestly didn't expect anything out of the Rays because I know the Rays are resilient. I know they always find pitching.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted
you can only lose so many star pitchers before.
So I'd say mission accomplished.
At the belt and fires. That one finds
yeah, but you can only lose so many quality starters before it's got to catch up to you.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads
just like
to
the Orioles have outfielders and infielders. I just wish they had
this one popped
a little bit more pitching.
Connor Falefa under it. Snags it for the second out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried.
I need you to teach me scouting. That's the one thing I don't do well in this game.
That's what caused him to.
I usually just set it to auto and let the computer do it.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that is a foul ball. Comes up empty. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
The Mets are 29 games back.
And that one missing low.
Now, State, I know you're a Yankees fan, but you're also probably a little connected into New York sports.
2 outs.
How frustrated would Mets fans be if they were 29 games back in the division in August?
Right side. Biggio throws to first in time. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there, and they're on top 7-1. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Danny Jansen. Bradish back to work. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
And I think this is Pete Alonso's last year in Queens.
And a curve is down and in. Pitch misses, and the count's full. Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
The last time I really checked in with my friend that lives in New York, I'm pretty sure she lives in the Bronx and works in Queens.
And there's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Lindor has been a bust for them, but it's not his. Like, the lack of team success is not his fault, but he has been a bust.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
So now Turner into that right side.
Wait a minute, they were going to offer you full-time, but then offered you part-time? What happened?
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that's outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
The pitch just missed.
I got a ball, one strike.
Out. Runners at first and second.
All right, fair enough.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Hey, State, I was only asking because I was looking at DJ LeMahieu. Any update on when he's due back for the Yankees?
Swinging ahead, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Got out of it.
He takes
Yes.
it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 7-1.
Fair enough. Maybe bust was the wrong word. I just meant unfortunately his presence has not.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Because I need a first baseman in fantasy bad. I expected way more out of Christian Incarnati and Strand than I did.
You know that they still drive you absolutely crazy.
James McCann in now. Ball one there.
Ball one, no strike.
And here it comes. And the pitch is in for a strike. And 1-1. Base is empty, one away. And we're the top
I agree. There's a lot of things they need added in the franchise. International signings, being able to trade more than 3 players, being able to trade cash consideration, players to be named later.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Mateo goes 5 feet.
And I know State had a rant about this on one of his last streams. How do you, in a sport where there's no, in a sport where there's no salary cap, how are you not able to make a trade due to budget constraints? Like, I can't make a trade with the Mets to get the reliever that we acquired from the Mets in real life because of budget constraints. But then I've heard that if you turn budget off,
Bottom of the 6th inning.
teams just go crazy,
Isaiah
and they
Kiner
sign players they don't even need.
The right-hander back to work. That one catches the corner.
Dave, I know you won't agree here, but I don't understand why the Yankees let this guy go. I mean, he was a jack of all trades, master of none for the Yankees.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Because realistically, State, in your Angels franchise, even if you wanted to trade Trout, you would never get the kind of haul the Angels would actually get for him. But then again, I guess with Trout's contract over life, they may not get that big of a haul because there's only a limited number of teams that could trade for him, number one. And depending on how much of the contract they're eating, they may not get very many players back.
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The Blue Jays with a lot of ground to make up. Here
I guess here's my issue, though, State. Like that pitcher from the Mets I told you.
He makes the grab. 2 away now.
Fair enough. But my issue is, if I'm, like I said, there's that reliever from the Mets. Not even a really great player, but if I go to trade for him, and I'm offering a guy who makes the same amount of money, how are you going to tell me you can't do it because of budget constraints?
And it's out number 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Trevor Richards.
I can understand if I was trying to.
Pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
True, you would be.
The pitch.
The one thing I want in franchise mode is I want to be able to go to the roster screen outside of the game, and I want to be able to see the stamina of my players. I'm tired of calling up relievers because my bullpen is gassed, only to find out that the bullpen arm I called up is gassed as well. I want to be able to see before I go into a game
and that's in the dirt.
Who has energy.
Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I don't think that's unreasonable.
Left-hand batter waits. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. And now Adley Rutschman. He's already homered here in this one. That one the other way. Varsho pulls it in on the run. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 3.
O'Hearn.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Varsho snags it on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero, coming on for the Orioles, Jacob Webb.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Somebody brought up an interesting idea that, for YouTube, like if you put music in a video, if and when you, well, more so when you get hit with the copyright,
on his horse.
Like YouTube should give you the option. Do you want to pay X number of dollars to acquire the rights for the song?
Maybe this
And
is
if you
going to be the
do,
moment they start the comeback.
you pay it, and the copyright gets removed.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
I don't know what happened to Jacob Webb. He was having such a good season for me.
And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been
I've
fighting
never
to
heard
get
of
back
it.
into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Power versus power.
I use broadcast for
two
both.
Locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Did a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball.
I've always used broadcast for both.
Up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And a strike in there.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Come on, Webb, you were so good for me earlier in the year. In fact, you were my most persistent arm out of the bullpen.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left.
And I use...
That takes care of Springer. One down.
I'm broadcast all the way around, State.
Front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Broadcast.
One down, base is empty.
Everything is broadcast.
Offering is outside.
See, broadcast, broadcast, broadcast.
Look out. That was smoke. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Alright, State, you've been playing this game for a long time. Explain to me, does the mound visit actually serve a purpose?
Good eye right there. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Yeah, I was surprised to see him hitting home runs. I don't want to waste any of my high pressure arms.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. On the ground right side, 4. Throws to first. Now 2 away.
I probably could have gone to second, but
The batter,
Kevin
number 8,
Biggio with a chance to
second
hit.
baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the
I have seen the energy go from, like when you first go into yellow and you go into do a mound visit, I have seen it go back to slightly green. So I have seen the energy improve slightly. And I did get a little confidence boost there.
There's the strike.
2-2 count.
If I give up one more run, I'm back into a safe situation.
And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk descent with 2 away. And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And there's a foul ball.
What's up, Gabe?
Next pitch
How are
is
you?
downstairs. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Runner from third comes across. It's 7-4. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners
Okay.
with 2 away.
Well done. Drives in.
All of a sudden, I'm into a
really nice approach to shoot that line drive.
save situation where I need to use bullpen arms I didn't want to use.
Mike Bauman.
And he's He's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Kiermaier, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
By the way, Gabe, you're not allowed to make any more predictions or go to any more predictions about Oriole games or go to any more Oriole games every time you make a prediction.
And a pitch. See the velocity, 97.
And after these next two games, I never want to see the Kansas City Royals again until I'm in the playoffs.
That one to first. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. They're at the top of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. And there's the strike.
And you are definitely not allowed to start predicting injuries that are liable to happen.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
Do you think the Orioles re-signed Mountcastle in the offseason there, Gabe? Or do you think this is his last year in Baltimore?
That one missed. This one in the air. Guerrero under it. And there's one away. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Which means if you're saying he's going to throw a no-hitter, that means he's going to give up 10 runs. People are going to want to run him out of town.
Lifted in the air, right field. And that is Springer. 2 down. So up next,
Now
Jordan Westburg.
Third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Throw the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Outside,
And a good eye there.
Mark, after the last game, I really don't want to bring Kimbrel back into this.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. Three up, 3 down for the Orioles. They hold a 7-4 lead.
I once again have more runs than I do hits.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Bichette at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Righty to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. And now it's 3-2. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runs it up to 96 to
How did he
record the
not
punch
swing
out.
at that?
The batter,
Because that was not where I wanted that ball to go.
Now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The other way, and that's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Now into the ball game on defense, Ramon Urias. He's the new third baseman. Digging in, Danny Jansen. Not even close there. And that is ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And he deals. That one fouled off. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus.
Why can't I pitch with the American
gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Springer, the next to hit, takes outside. Hit hard, that gets through. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a huge
double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. On a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
Biggest play of the game right there.
Loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yimi Garcia.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
You know what? I'm going to let Cano go for a 2-inning save.
And the pitch. Foul ball. Garcia, a righty that throws with power. 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is downstairs. Fought off foul. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. That one just misses. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity,
I don't ever seem to have that problem. Maybe it's because I'm playing every game and I'm not simulating it all.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That's got to be that. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. But I've never had the problem where they changed my lineup.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Yeah.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Who knew this guy would have the biggest hit of the game for me?
Line drive, and there's a hit. Around third, throws to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2.
Wow.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
I'll do a standings update after this game.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I mean, I am going to play the second game, but I got to step away from stream for a few minutes to take my clothes out of the wash and put them in the dryer.
Almost got him. That one 95 to finish him off. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Orioles 8, the Jays 4.
I'm assuming you're talking to Mark, not me, but yes, if you're talking to me, yes, mine are
And we're
either.
back. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, Dalton
Cano back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And here it comes. There's a strike. That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And now it's filled up. Hammer, base hit. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio.
Crap, I'm not going to be able to let him finish this, am I?
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
Oh, that got him.
Well, a few things can go wrong.
What
when
is
you
that?
are delivering a pitch, that grip, slip
He
on
didn't
your
even
hand,
flinch.
release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Connor Falefa stands in now and watches strike 1. 0-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. That one gets
Mountcastle, what are you doing?
third. He scores. It's 8-5.
Why are you?
Stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody
Why
out.
were you not going back
Down
for the
number
ball?
2 hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. Danny Coulon on the pitch out of the pen here.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you
Ball
love
1,
to be.
no strike.
And now the lefty. Check
Oh, that's
swing,
good.
and that's a ball. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
I'm gonna blow this game.
Tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Gee, I feel like I just said this in the last game. I'm gonna blow this game. I'm literally gonna blow a 7-1 lead.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Lined into right. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He is safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Ladd in the box now. Takes strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Well, don't blow this game.
On the ground. And that's a fair ball. Runner from third in to score. And now they trail by one. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
Oh, this one's plastic.
Oh my God.
A massive home run. And the Blue Jays walk it off for the win.
Wow. Wow. I just literally gave up 6 runs at the bottom of the ninth.
Is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Now I don't know if I want to play that second game right now.
And this one ends the final 10-8 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.
You could say that
Thanks
again.
for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Wow. I don't really have the words.
Fans our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base.
Wow.
For the Orioles, 10 runs on 8 hits.
Bullpen really backed
No
up Kyle
errors.
Bradish
They
there. They
left
gave
3
up
runners on
9
base.
runs. And what? 2 innings? 3 innings? Good Lord.
Minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
All right. I am going to play the second game. I'll be right back, though. I got to go put my clothes in the dryer. Try to get that sting off my... And I'm usually so good with him. My problem is, State, and I know you'll agree with me here, I don't take my time between pitches, look at where I've already thrown it, and actually try to set up the hitter enough. But I'll be right back. I'm thinking I'm back. Let's see, State. Are you still here, State? And of course, the Yankees win. So now I'm back 2 games. Jose Barrio. What'd you think of that monumental collapse, Gabe? Okay, Kimbrel's available. So, but Mark, here's what I was talking about. Where I was saying, I want the stamina for I want the stamina, the energy, whatever you want to call it, to be on this screen somewhere. So that way, like if I know my bullpen is spent, I can go to my relief pitchers and see who has energy. Like I would love to call up Brian Baker right now, knowing that my bullpen is a little spent, but I don't know if there's any point to it because I don't know what his energy is. To me, that's stupid. And I can be, or I can also get on Discord. No, Gabe will probably shoot me if I bring up Keegan Aiken. Because now, let's see. I can, no problem. 1 second. I am in party chat. Uh, well, you just saw me blow or give up 6 runs in the bottom of the ninth. You could tell me it was disgraceful. I should be ashamed of myself. See, okay. You still have my stream up. So, okay, you don't want McKenna on this team. Explain to me who I should have up instead of my. Yeah, but I need a right-handed bat off the bench, not a lefty. And both Stowers and Kaderstad are left. all of our we do Jonathan Rhodes. No, I'm never gonna stop saying you're wrong because you're never right. You know what, Gabe? Because you're such a loyal supporter, good friend. Bye bye, McKenna. Hello, Kederstad. Because I'm just going to use Mateo basically as my backup outfit. I'm going to use him as almost like a Swiss Army knife. But there's one thing I need you to do for me. I need you to put some respect on Ryan O'Hearn's name. Because that guy does like, you can't deny that he does a lot for the Orioles. I thought he was one of the ones you wanted gone so some of these young players can come up. Future mayor of Baltimore. He could run for mayor and win. Have you seen him? You know what? All this talk about Ryan O'Hearn, but I'm going to take him out of the lineup. That's right. I'm going to bet Jordan Westburg third.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome.
Like
The
an old
show
man.
has an AL East matchup. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi.
I need these wins. I'm in a dogfight to make the playoffs.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go, and today's starter, Jose Barrios. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Mark, you still here?
And a pitch. Down the middle for a strike, and we're underway. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1.
Blue Jays rally from down 6 in victory versus Orioles.
On the ground at first, Guerrero.
God, that's
Steps on
disgusting.
first for the out.
But you can be honest, as a Blue Jays fan, you enjoyed watching that game,
By
didn't you?
manager Brandon Hyde.
And don't you dare say no, because I won't believe you.
For this club right now, Anthony Santander.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty.
I will say this. I don't think the Orioles re-signed Corbin Burns.
Rip towards third. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Yes, it was. And it had to be Danny Jansen. I would have rather given up a home run to Vlad. At least I could have felt good about that.
2 for 8 in the series.
But Danny Jansen. Right.
That one the other way. And a base hit.
No offense to Danny Jansen, but if I'm going to give up a game-winning home run, I'd rather give it up to somebody that I would expect.
No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Anthony Santander now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Major League
Poor
Baseball
Kyle Bradish. He deserved that
show.
win. The bullpen really let him down.
Back now in Toronto. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment
he's still
to
sitting
notch
there.
number 100. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find in the American League.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball, that's off the plate.
There now 2 balls and a strike.
Ball 2.
Popped in the air, left field. Mateo makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Bichette up to the dish.
I'm kind of regretting the trading Wells and Hayes.
Brings in this one.
Oh, and he hit him.
He's got
Well, he
first.
was right
That-
at
how
the
did-
plate, so even a small misfire was enough to send him first.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Luzardo with a throw over, and he's back in easily. That's off the mark.
Outside.
Ball 1.
Okay, it's going to be one of those games. Huh?
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the left.
That was not where I wanted it.
The 1-1. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Down on strikes. And that ends the inning.
The umpire called that a strike. Wow.
Scoreless after 1.
Guess I better watch low and inside.
Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second, and now the first baseman,
Are you back,
Ryan
Gabe?
Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Berrios back to work. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boo. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses. Take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
How did that not hit him?
Mullins stands in now, looks at that one inside.
How did that? Wow.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
So a man aboard. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball could be 2. Bichette to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. No score.
You just missed Kjerstad hitting into a double play. I know you do.
Bottom of the second.
You actually took the words right out of my mouth.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
The line to kick the pitch. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
Pops him up.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
1-1 now. Fouled off. He was late.
Good zip on that fastball.
I could have sworn
If he's there all day, it's going to be a
Luzardo had a curveball
No
or
score here in the second.
kind of slurve, but I guess not.
That's to third. To first. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 7, no left fielder, Dalton.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. It's the outside corner with that one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And it clips the
What time is the
inside
game
corner.
today?
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score.
Through 2 innings with less than 20 pitches. Yeah, maybe I won't need the bullpen.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. The right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Mateo getting to start in left in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
What's that? I cannot hear you.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner.
Try talking again.
2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help
A little bit better, yeah.
just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1. He grounded
I
out
can
to first
pitch.
his last time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
With one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot.
I didn't blow that game. Toronto won the game.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's out.
Really?
Down, and
That's worse than getting picked off at third last night.
coming up, no score.
Gabe's still upset about that.
Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
He wants to trade you to state now because you did that. Don't you?
The wind of the pitch. That just misses, and it's 1-0. The pitch. And another ball. Up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle.
That would have been a base hit if I hadn't used the shift.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
Captain Kirk.
And that one fouled off.
Why, Zeus.
The 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Nope. Just missed.
It's a good take.
That one misses in the dirt. Inside, just missed. Outside, and that is ball 4. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
There's no excuse for you.
Might be 2. Holiday looks to second. That's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I hate Kevin Kiermaier.
Now batting, second baseman, Santiago.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espino. Fly to left his first time.
If you were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Luzardo with a throw over. Kiermaier back in. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, he's
This isn't a rubber match. I didn't lose last game. That was a mirage.
That's in for a strike. Throw to second. close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag.
Tosses to first, and the inning is over. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on base. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Adley Rutschman.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Berrios back to work. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Wouldn't chase that time.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone.
Come on, Orioles.
And expanding that strike zone and beyond. And
Give me something to hit.
keep eating right out of your head.
Bichette whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And ball 1. 4th inning underway, no score. And that one is inside.
Danny Jansen has 5 RBIs against me last game. They don't even put him in the lineup this game. That's good.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one for strike 2. All
Yeah.
tied up here in the 3rd and final game of the
You're
series.
not wrong.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a full count. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
If you're new here, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel.
That's the second out.
We are 45 subscribers away from 1,000.
Now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
I had a goal of getting there before my birthday, but I don't think that's going to happen now.
That one a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1.
Wow, like,
Top half of inning number 4.
why are you so negative all the time? I have plenty of them, trust me.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still no score.
That's true, Mark. I like. You had 5 RBIs last game? Don't care. You're going to the bench.
Singleton with you, and leading off the bottom of the 4th, Bichette. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and Bichette is retired.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses. 1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Gets the call, and a count 1-1.
The umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-2. And another ball. The Jays hitless so far in the game. Popped up. Rutschman moving under it. They got it for out number 2. Justin Turner now 0 for 1 so far. That's a strike, and it's 0 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 out, space is empty. That one's in there. 1 and 2.
No, nothing you predict ever happens.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
Yes.
Hauls it in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and we're still knotted at 0.
How's it feel?
Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Now the right-hander ready
Yeah,
to
because
go. Still no score. Swings through that one for strike 1. And takes low for ball.
there you go. Bet that'll strike out. I don't know.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
You don't even know if he's going to be in the lineup because he's facing a lefty.
Close, but call the ball. And the count is even 2 and 2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, go. Oh, stupid Kiermaier.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And he's
There you go.
already singled in this game. That one ripped left field. And he brings it into the warning track.
Now, how mad would you be if you bet him to strike out and he hit a home run?
He hit into a double play his first time up. And a foul ball. Tied up. And that's outside.
How is he only Baltimore's number 7 prospect?
If he gets a swing and miss or called strike 0-2 count, instead it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
For Durstad.
And the righty deals. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. And a full count now. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the DH.
Yeah, because I traded Norby, remember? So Norby's not a factor in that.
That clips the corner.
Well, these Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they lived up to their own expectations.
Analytics have their place, don't get me wrong, but analytics shouldn't rule the game.
That's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That one close, rule the ball. And it's 2 and 1. And another ball. And a pitch. Dives and he can't hang on. And he bends it. He's safe.
Really? Just lost Westberg.
Ramon Urias, and he'll be the injury replacement, taking over third.
He hurt his finger on a diving play.
Lays off for a ball. And fouled off. And a 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side.
kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Snaps it to third.
I know that.
First and second, no outs. Last half of
You
inning number
know,
5.
technology has its place, but
Gets a piece, and it
there's
stays
also
0-2.
times where technology needs to be put in its place.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
I really hope I didn't
Yankees
lose
here's
Westberg.
Springer. Runner tags up for
Oh
third.
crap! I was asleep at the wheel and he went to third base.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays.
I was not paying attention at all.
Finds the zone, and
I did
that
not
is
expect
strike
that.
one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Runners are at the corners, one away. And the count 1-2. Off-balance feet, here's one. Out of Mountcastle, it's a double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the short. Perfect turn, and they're out.
And I still maintain the shutout.
The pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Yeah, I heard him saying something about his Rookie of the Year campaign was ruined or something.
And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And that just misses. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Unless you broke your fingers or dislocated them, then
And that one fouled off.
that was like my last game. But you saw how that ended.
And now the 0-1. That's a little bit low.
Oh, you're so much better than me at the game, Gabe.
That's down and in.
Mm-hmm.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You've never blown a lead.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Inside, almost got him. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Mateo runs. Bounce to the left side.
Now that's a good hit and run because that would have been a double play had I not.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on him, man.
Why?
Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now here is Gunnar Henderson.
Gunner. Vinny.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one down the line.
Hey, make fun of him all you want. I would trade Mountcastle for him. Yes.
Down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Mesa up and throwing.
Hey, Mark, how often do you use contact swing?
That one missing inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ground ball to the right side.
Okay, bases loaded, nobody out. Orioles have already scored one.
We go back to later on when this game is over. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like new pitcher now for the Jays, Yimi Garcia. 32nd appearance. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Getting his
This
first
should
plate
be
appearance of the
Westberg
game
at bat,
here in the
but
sixth after
unfortunately
subbing
he
in on
left with an
defense.
injury.
In the air right field, and that is Springer. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Relay throw.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Anthony Santander will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring
You
position
can't
this
predict the
season, so
no-hitter.
he'll
Like,
be extra careful in this matchup.
Ball one, no strike.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
fine, I predicted your prediction is
Settle
wrong.
the runner at third. Crutcher over at first with one away.
Gabe's trying to tell me that Corbin Burns is going to throw a no-hitter tonight. Mark. Good, productive baseball.
It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag
Yep.
takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder
Wow.
catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Foul ball there. Mountcastle, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And a pitch. On the ground, right side, Espinal. That's out number 3. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Jays nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. The windup, and that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Kevin Kiermaier has been the bane of my existence in this game for years.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
He always
Just missed.
Outside.
And that one hammered. That's back. Grabs it right up.
Jorge Mateo goes against the wall. Jorge Mateo 1, wall, nothing.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while
No,
keeping his
I
eyes
don't.
on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Now, Santiago Espinal. This one in the air, center field. Mullins makes the grab for the second out. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1.
That's
First
a ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This to third.
You're just going to keep predicting it until it happens, and you're going to say, I was right.
What a play, inning over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Mesa.
Mark, you think your Blue Jays can solve Jesus Luzardo?
With the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
1
Now
for
in the
count.
box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a big swing and a miss.
Well,
No
on
ball, 2
paper,
strikes.
it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Base hit, Heston Kjerstad.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1
Base
for
hit,
2.
Mateo.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
And that's in for a strike. Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Slider got him for strike 3. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit.
Hey, Mark, you still here? I got a question for you about your real Blue Jays.
He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
And there's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
No, he's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel
Adley up with the bases loaded. We know how that happened last night.
such a good feeling. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a
I'll take the base hit.
One runs in. Here comes the throw.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle.
So my question, Eric Swanson, is he the Blue Jays setup man? Is he the 8th inning guy? I was thinking about picking him up in fantasy to get the holds, but I didn't know if they were using him as, now that he's off the IL, as he's the 8th inning guy or not.
So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Orioles 5 and the Jays nothing. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here's the 0-2.
Now the bigger question is, Mark, do you think I'm safe with a 5-0 lead?
We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field and makes the grab. 1 away.
Third baseman number 2.
Turner climbs in on that right side. He's been a great free agent side.
I take it you saw the end of the last game, Brian?
And it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left.
See, thank you, Mark. With friends like Brian and Gabe, who needs enemies?
Designated hitter. Flips the corner. Strike 1.
The runner at first needs to be careful right here.
Mark simply said, it depends on the situation. You know what? I need to focus. Oh, I really don't want to go to the bullpen. Everybody's available. least. Well, better than being
And now,
Ryan is better than being a dumbass.
and first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Slider got him for strike 3.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. He was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And now we'll get a mound visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesus Luzardo is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Good job, Jesus.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Baker.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Springer, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. The Orioles leading by 4 here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
So, Mr. Smartass Mood, are you going to stream today?
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Oh, it reminds me, I got to tell you something on Don't Stream Game.
Just outside. And now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. RBI triple for the Jays this inning. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Genesis Cabrera.
Swung on, belted. Kiermaier going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
There you go.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Look, I am genuinely interested in your content. I'm just a visual person. I want to see. I don't want to just a verbal record of what's going on in your franchise. I want to be able to sit down and watch it.
Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout.
Liner, I hardly know her.
But you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is.
Okay, I probably. Yeah, you can record for up to an hour.
In the air, center field.
I'll tell you this. Even with the conversation we had about the silly trades, if you wanted to do YouTube shorts with silly trades because we know the logic is broken, or if you just wanted to do a video of here are some goofy trades that I have come across in MLB The Show, I would rather listen to your commentary and watch the video than you just tell me about it.
Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Yeah, silly trades for YouTube shorts.
Counts 1-0.
Yeah.
That one to first, Mountcastle. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag.
It's kind of like when you first start dating. It's kind of like when you first start dating someone and they tell you how good of a kisser they are. Don't tell me. Show me. Right now, State's probably thinking I'm not commenting on that one.
That misses. Ball
1. Ball 1, no strike.
first with one gone. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's the inning.
Again, that shouldn't have been a double
No
play.
runs, one
Like,
hit, no
they
errors,
shouldn't
and
be
now
able to
the
make that
ninth
throw,
inning
that
coming up. It's the
throw
Orioles
from
5
third base
and the
like,
Blue
as
Jays 1.
easily as they do. Maybe like a top fielding third baseman, but not.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Romano, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Canada. Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Durstad's Canadian? Oh, don't you? Were they talking about Romano being from Canada, or were they talking about Durstad being from Canada? I'm thinking they meant Romano, not because I don't remember ever hearing Durstad being from Canada.
And another ball.
I was going to ask you the same thing, Mark. I'm not used to teams using their closers when they're down by 4.
Wouldn't chase that time. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball.
Thank you, Brian.
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your
Appreciate that because I didn't hear who they were talking about.
Mateo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away.
They may not be using Romano as their closer. They may be using Swanson. Because one thing I have noticed this year is the CPU does remove people from the closing position fairly regularly if need be.
Righty to the plate. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
All right, I think I'm safe in the bottom of the 9th with a 4-run lead. I think.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ballgame.
And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the short.
You know what? It's rare, but he's only got 13 pitches. I'm going to let him try to have a 2 1/3 inning appearance.
Back to work. And that one fouled off.
My problem is that I could almost see State looking at the screen when it's, I'm racking up pitches with Cano, and he's like, don't let him go above 25. Don't let him go above 25.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Late with the swing there.
That was definitely not where I wanted it to go.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2.
Well, I told you I'd actually want you to, because that's one thing I struggle with. How many times have I told you that's one thing I struggle with is how many pitches to let my reliever throw.
He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Justin Turner, 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Yeah, but you know generally how many pitches a reliever throws in an outing. I don't know very many. I don't know very many people that know the sport as well as you and I do.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Right through there, got it. Now only 1 out remaining. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, number 36.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
I said I don't know very. I didn't say I didn't know anybody else, Brian. Don't get your boxers in a bunch.
The Orioles leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9.
Okay, Brian, how many would you say? How many pitches would you say the average reliever throws in an outing?
And that'll do it.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
5-1 is how it ends, as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
All right. Let's see how bad Westberg is hurt.
First for the victorious Orioles, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5
See the
runners.
friendly total.
For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes.
True.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I'm just managing the bullpen has never been a strong suit of mine in this game. Gene Captain. Okay, thank goodness. Brain finger, few days. Very funny. All right, guys, I appreciate you all being here. 45 more subscribers to 1,000. Can't get there without you. Absolutely love all of you, even you, Brian. Stayed, I'll text you. Yes, sir. And I've been using Chat GPT to do my titles and descriptions. That's why I've been doing the titles and descriptions after the fact. I'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys follow State of Franchise. Follow Mark. Follow Brian. Follow everybody that's was in this chat. They do great work on their franchises. I'll make sure I have links to their channels in my description here momentarily. Have a good rest of your day, guys.